Junkies. Every Monday at 7 o'clock, we check in with ESPN.com Commanders insider John Keim. He joins us right now on the BetQL Guest Hotline. What's up, John?
Hey, guys. What's up?
So, John, before we get into the game stuff, EB asked a question, and none of us really had the answer. Why was Jamon Davis inactive? Do you know the answer?
I don't have the good answer there either. So it's funny because that did not come up after the game. And, he wasn't on the injury report or anything like that. And so I don't have a good answer. Sorry.
I'm wondering if it was like disciplinary or, because he played pretty well. I just don't understand the thing.
Yeah, I can't imagine some sort of disciplinary thing. That's not Davis, right? So I think I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't have a good answer for that. And it's something like after the game, there's so many other things to talk about, but that is something that more to ask today, like why that one? Because last week he had a couple nice plays. It's not like I watched every play and grade every play of his, but you saw some things that were pretty good. And, so yeah.
I think that the reason maybe it's relevant to us is they didn't have much of a pass rush yesterday. Daniel Jones, very comfortable, and Jamon is somebody who, at least there was some hope that he would provide some pass rush. What'd you make overall of the defensive pressure?
Well, a couple of things. One, where Davis actually has helped them is more against the run. He hasn't applied the pass rush as a pass rusher from the edge. He was better maybe if he's standing up and maybe looping to the inside, those kind of things. So I don't know that would have been much different at all. But as far as the pressure goes, where I have the bigger problem is the run because they're getting hurt on the ground and gaps are there and used to seeing Payne and Allen being way more effective inside than they've shown so far. And not putting it all on them because when you're defending the run, it takes more, but it's just, you're used to seeing these guys make more plays and around across the board, we're not seeing that. And so I think to me, that's more troubling than the pass game because if you can't stop the run in this league, you're going to have a long season.
Yeah.
Are you putting that on I know it's not all on the defensive tackles. Are you putting some of that on the linebackers and the safeties too, missing tackles?
Well, I think you put it on everybody when you're doing that because when in the past, what we've always seen, and whenever there's a run defensive struggles, guys are getting out of gaps, guys are getting moved. So it's all of that. And there's sometimes, it could be a safety fit, but it usually has seemed like guys are getting moved a little bit or out of the gaps inside for whatever reason. And it's just, and I also wonder too, like they just didn't spend much time playing together this preseason. And I wonder if there is still a lingering effect on that, or what is it? And I think that's going to be something to watch. And I don't have a good answer for that. So because we've seen it, but what I know is there are too many big gaps that guys are getting through. And it's, it's going to be hard to survive if you don't improve in that area.
I was under
the pressure has to get better too. I thought there'd be more, a little bit more pressure designs that would help. But
100%. That's exactly what I was going to bring up, John. Yeah. I was under the impression this was going to be more like a Greg Williams defense where you got pressure coming from all places, because you can't hold up on the back end. So you're going to have to take some chances. And then I'm watching this, and I feel like Ron and Jack are coaching the defense at times.
And, it's funny because I was thinking about that this morning, too. And just like I thought, what does it take, again, because – and I don't want to just put everything on it's new, but it is new, right? But I don't want to just say, well, it's just because it's new, because I don't know that it's just because of that. I don't know. But yes, I thought there'd be a little bit more of that. And I do. It's not like they're not sending pressures. They are, right? I think that's one where when I go back and watch this morning is just to watch more of that, like what is going on there? Are they as effective? Why, why, right? That's always a question, but I thought there'd be a little bit more, but again, I don't want to say that they're, I know I've seen some, but what I know is it's not getting home.
Right.
And, and sometimes guys have to win, and if you're not having guys that win enough, then it's just going to be a struggle. But I thought there'd be a little bit more of that. And, does it take time to build to that? I think we'll see. But I know we all know it has to get better. And I think that defense was really bad last year. And, it was really bad. And so there were a lot of changes for a reason. But, man, it's got to get better.